Okay, so I am going to be painting my dining room table because my children ruined it. And to be quite honest, we bought it on sale. I bought it online, and you can see my kids doing their homework at it, putting hot things on top of it. They kind of like ruined it, and it's not just here, it's also on the bottom. I love the shape of this dining table, and now that I've fixed the wobble, it's a really good dining table, and I don't want to necessarily get rid of it. It is an oval shaped one. It can go down to a circle because there's an insert. So this is at its biggest length. But here's the thing. I'm thinking of doing it black and gold, and I think I'll do the majority of it black, maybe leave this part gold, and then that part gold. Just this end piece I'll do gold so that the rest of it is nice and dark black. So let's see. This is what it looks like now. I'm going to be using chalk paint. I'll show you what I'm using in a second. So I'll be using the Sloan chalkboard paint that is Athenian black. Okay. And I'll be using this Fusion Mineral Paint metallics, and it's a vintage gold. So it's not like this gold. It's more of like a dull gold. Okay. And the reason why I chose this is because I like the finish. I have a lot of little black accents in my kitchenette dining area, and I really think this will look nice. So I don't think I need to show it because chalk paint is really easy. I'm just going to basically do it and show you the process after I've done each part. So I'm going against the natural grain of the wood. I just want to show you, I find that when you're painting with Sloan, you do one coat against the first coat because otherwise it's going to show a little bit too many marks in between. So this is what I'm doing, and then I like went over just a bit because I couldn't reach, so I stopped here. But yeah, so this is going on really well. I don't really worry about the brush marks because when you do a second coat, which is what I'm going to do, you'll see the difference. My God, already there's such a difference with this table. This table has been the bane of my existence. I don't know what the hell I was thinking buying a light colored wood dining table when my children were super small and mischievous, but now all their black pencil marks, stabbing. You see this? They stabbed the dining table. But yeah, so no harm, no foul. It's we're just gonna, they stabbed the dining table. I'll never forget this. And then they covered it up with the tablecloth. So I didn't know about it until very recently. Right, so the first layer is done, and I purposely colored the bottom here because I want to see how the gold is going to look differently. I'm going to paint that whole thing gold, but over the black, and then that border will be like gold just over the natural tone of this dining table. And then this will be gold. So let's see. Although I do have some ideas of different ways that I can do this gold. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. But yeah, the center looks beautiful. It reminded me why I bought this table because I did love this center pedestal part. And growing up, my mom had a round table. So I do now remember why I like the table, painting it, and I'm glad I found a way to save it. So far so good. But yes, it's drying now. This is 2 layers of it drying. I tried to make it as uniform as possible going this way. Yeah, let's see. So far so good. There's a few places that I'm not sure if I'm going to just seal up and make it look rustic or not. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how it dries. So I just did my first stencil. All of it, the black and the gold. And listen, I wasn't trying to do it perfect, and it didn't come out perfect, but I don't care because I'm going to put like this nice seal on it that should hide most of the slight overfills of my stencil or the imperfections. But I kind of like it like that. I really like it so far. I'm going to do half a circle here, half a circle there, and then I'm thinking maybe this smack in the middle, right above that. But that might be too busy, so I might even just leave it at half a circle here and half a small circle, or half of the same size circle over there. I'm not sure. I'll see what I feel like once I'm finished the 2 circles. But yeah, look how pretty. Holy hell, that turned out amazing. So look, I'm gonna seal it after this, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It is not perfect, but I love my imperfect perfect. Okay, because that is an extension that I couldn't get back in. And I'm alone, so I can't ask anyone for help. So when you take the extension out, it'll match up. But when the extension is in, it's a little bit wonky. But I made it work. And it is really just so pretty. I think I'm just going to leave it at this and then seal it. And the seal will add a little bit of texture to it. It's a clear coat, but it'll add like the brush strokes to hide any little imperfections, which again, perfect imperfections are what I'm going for with this. Kind of like a rustic feel. And you see the bottom I did in that gold. I didn't do the rim because I figured this would be busy enough. And I really like it. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, this table turned out so pretty. There's this nice shine and it's fantastic. I love it. And of course, I'm gonna cover it with a tablecloth because I have kids. But look at how nice it turned out. I love the way the brush strokes look. This is the top coat, I think, going that way. It just looks rustic and I love it. It doesn't look perfect and I'm good with that. But yeah, here it is. Here's the finished product. There's the gold at the end, at the bottom, which I also love. It's just so much better than what it was. I hated the table before. I hated it. I can't even tell you I hated it. So I can't tell you how much I hated it, but that's it. That's the final product. Looks really good. It's a really good improvement with the overall aesthetic of the kitchen. As you can see, I have the dull gold running there and here now, and like throughout, like we have a little bit of the black and the goldish color in the chandelier and such. So yeah, it really does work out well and I'm really glad with this. And now I'm gonna go cover it with a tablecloth until my children are old enough not to damage it again. Yay!